Back in December, the Play Equity Fund submitted a concept to the CFCI Advisory Committee that really centered sport, play, and movement as an early intervention, because we firmly believe that sport, play, and movement is an early intervention.
It's complicated. So the Care First Community Investment Year 3 spending plan was up for a final vote by the Board of Supervisors. The reason that's important is because the Year 3 spending plan contains nearly $5 million allocated for sports-based youth development for 3 years to invest in the community to prevent incarceration.
So what that looked like for us was step one. We submitted a concept to the CFCI Advisory Committee that really centered sport, play, and movement as an early intervention. Step two was mobilizing the diverse community of sports-based youth development organizations from District 1 through 5, from Pomona to the east side, to Inglewood, to the Valley. And that was really important to ensure that the voices of the folks on the ground that do the work every day were being heard through this process.
It's actually community members who are coming up with the recommendations about what those communities need, and also helping to narrow the focus on what types of programs we want to make sure are successful in our communities too. We're not talking about chump change. Like, this is really dollars that are going to be transformative for those communities.
Step three is really having our Alliance Youth also weigh in. They testified a few months ago at the Board of Supervisors budget hearing when the budget process began, and really uplifted why they believe that sport, play, and movement was important to them, and why the county should fund programs that they would participate in.
Sports programs are an imperative and operative part of youth development and play equity.
Youth in LA County should make sure concept proposal 113 in the CFCI spending plan is funded.
Final step, step four, we're here today. The board is voting on the final recommendation. We're excited to see that the voices of our community were heard, and that CFCI concept includes resources to sport, play, and movement.
We want to let them know that there are youth here that want to practice, that want to play, and want to be together in community.
This Year 3 spending plan finally prioritizes youth sports and names it as a prevention tool for the justice system.
The county funding will help us intervene early into these children's lives where they can build the habits and traits necessary to be successful in life.
Supervisor Hahn.
Aye.
Supervisor Hahn, aye. Motion carries 5-0.